Hey guys, it's GalaxyGorilla coming at you with another new episode of the Chain Grasper campaign. Okay, so I know here. Let me pause real quick. I know everything is probably looking funky, and you're probably like, "Hey, Gorilla, what happened? Why does everything look different?" It's because I tried to fight the command in my previous save, and they just rolled me over. They just rolled me over, and I died. And I just felt like my tech was shit. I was all over the place. I didn't have enough money to do anything. Everything kind of sucked. And I just I wasn't feeling it. It wasn't great. So I decided to, not make you guys sit through the entire beginning of, the playthrough again, just kind of gooning around and slowly building up. I thought it would probably be like a good idea just to, do this myself and show you guys kind of in a similar range of where we were before. In the previous game, we were in what? Where were we? We were at 1455, or not 1455. We were at 1555, but I kind of tweaked it back to 1495, and we are doing very, very good for ourselves right now. We've actually gotten a lot of expeditions in this area, and all of them have been long Mithril, Platinum, Gold, and it's just netted me like a ton of money. We're able to kill off a lot of these guys here. We're getting ready to attack Dirtwater. I'm actually in the process of studying this magic here, Enchantment 3. The reason why I'm not attacking them yet is because Enchantment 3 has a special ability called Siege Dominate to surrender, and it stops you from breaking the hold because they instantly forfeit. So what I would like to do is just to Siege Dominate surrender, make them forfeit the hold, and then just be like, yes, this is mine. I will show you my text real quick. We are 667. I decided to go for a military idea first just because our military is, massive right now. We don't really have to worry about pumping points into this whatsoever. So, and you know what? We're going to be fighting. Eventually we're going to be tackling the command, and I would just like my military to be overall stronger. I have forts! I have forts! I'm also repairing Ovdal Kanzad, and thankfully we had plenty of money to start repairing it. I'm actually really happy with how this is going. Dak is Lich already. We're actually doing pretty good on the mission tree already. I'm actually feeling a lot better about this playthrough than honestly I was in the other one, and I'm just gonna continue doing what I need to do. And I think we'll be okay. I think this is honestly like much better than before. So let's keep this up. Let's get the dub. Let's kill the command. All right, let me unpause this and let me keep this bad boy rolling. Thankfully, the restoration operation is going to be done soon. We've already kicked out all the dwarves, so this is just all goblin now. Ooh, nice. That's good. Actually, we're in a expedition currently. One of the expeditions I managed to go through actually had a great project in it. Apparently, if I max out upgrade it, it's missionary strength +2, which is pretty nice. It's not like exactly what I'm looking for, but it's not bad at all. We can go ahead and take some more of this. Everybody is at 50%. Awesome. You love to see it. Absolutism isn't really something right now, so we don't really need to care for that. But we are getting a lot of government reforms, which I like to see. Let me think. Nice. Ovdal Azans is, it's nice. We are hold level 2 now. Wonder if that is going to pump up how much cash we're going to be making. Actually, what I might do... Well, okay. I will probably wait for colonialism to spawn before I think about doing that. In the meantime... So, what do they mean by this? Do they want, like, every one of these to have a church? I'm guessing they do, so I guess we'll just start, dropping down the churches. Because I already put one over here. And then they want all of them to have quite a lot of dev in there, too. Okay, nice. That's not bad. I mean, yeah, I don't mind accepting help. The sooner we are able to finish learning this magic, the sooner I can start thinking about taking this from them and, growing even stronger. Colonization is going pretty well. We'll be able to pop that mission. I just want to be able to start making more cash, and I think through restoration will be good. I know it's secrets. Let's try to help out. Beautiful. Get some morale back. Onwards then. Fantastic. Nice. I think this is really looking up for us here. Because that's going to start producing us more income, which is going to in turn make it so that we can operate multiple things. Yeah, this is going to be a good... I think this is over. This is going to be much better. That's annoying. Alright, I'm going to send you over here for now. The only issue is they could pop up over here, which would suck. What is Tight Passage at? This would finish Tight Passage. Yeah, go ahead. Then I'll have you just quickly run over here. The main thing I'm concerned about at this point is that, like, somebody attacks them. That would be terrible. Because then that would probably... Oh, never mind. Alright, nice. Okay, go to Earthseed, please. We'll start colonizing that. You go down there, go kill them. Yeah, sure, whatever. Orcs are neat. Orcs can be our friends. Yeah, don't bother, kill them. Alright, you go down here. A lot to worry about, a lot to care about. Ready your weapons, death to giant kind! Yeah, that's fine. That'll actually let us go for another idea. I'm trying to think out what I would want. Innovative is always nice. Technology costs being cheaper, institution spread and embracement is always good. Free policies, cheaper advisors. I know people will probably be like, oh, you should go expansion, but I feel like at this point we don't really need it just because we have missions that'll give us more. Infrastructure ideas is always nice, but I'm going to go innovative. I like when my advisors are cheaper. Alright, speaking of, let's take a quick pause and see how we're doing on the magic. Okay, nice. I'm hoping maybe 2 or 3 more of those popping and we'll be all set. Alright, we can see you now. Let's go ahead and start improving relations so I can pop that mission over there. Backtrack, grab that. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. That's like the, I would say, like, my one weakness when playing Chain Grasper. I always have, like, a hard time, I'm trying to think of, like, the hard time is the right word. What is it? I usually mess up with, like, my tech. I usually end up falling behind because of it. And, like, unfortunately, technology is important in this game. God, look at the fucking command. The command is, like, spiraling out of control right now. I think they... Oh, no, they don't even have a coalition against them. They did before. That is a lot of manpower to lose, but we still have... We have so much, I don't think it really matters. Actually, like, I'm pretty proud of, like, how our magic is right now. We're renowned in both enchantment and... Well, you started renowned with that. But, we're renowned with evocation. We got to legendary necromancy pretty quickly, and we're gonna get to legendary enchantment soon. I am gonna have to start bulking my armies. That's like the one thing I probably start getting rid of horses and replace them with cannons. But cannons are expensive. I mean, are undead cavalry any good? Like, should I actually be rocking undead cavalry, or do you think I should just stick with just, you know, melee troops and cannons? What's going on with this expedition party here? Okay. We've made pretty good amount of money. You want to join my tribe? Ooh, I always love getting this one where you get more troops. That's always the thing that's scary about expeditions, like especially when you're doing the, like, the longer, harder ones. Oh, there you go. You know, I lost them, I gained them. Okay, you know what? We're gonna declare war on these guys. The main reason why is because now that they're connected to this land, Jadari can technically see them. And I do not want Jadari to, like, kill them. And that would make my life nightmare. Okay, I need to slow down the game a little bit. Yeah, that sounds nice. Alright, you move up to here. You go ahead and go down to here. And so what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to keep them sieged down. And I won't touch the capital until whatchamacallit, until I can cast the magic. But the issue with that is I need to keep my eye out in case somebody else declares war on them. I really don't want to pay like 800 gold to fix this. Because while I am pretty rich, I would like to stay pretty rich. And spend things on a little more important stuff. For Glory and Gold on Earthseed? Yeah, that's fine. No, because for Glory and Gold on Earthseed means that I don't have to worry about freaking, whatchamacallit, I don't have to worry about, finishing it off. It'll go by a little bit quicker than I'd like it to. With how much money we're making, I can probably throw a fort down here just to keep Jadari away. All right, game. Can you just give me the magic procs just a little bit quicker? I really don't want to break this. That will just straight finish Earthseed. So, well, okay, not straight finish it, but it'll at least get it to its basically its done point. Yep, because that'll finish up over there. I think realistically what I'll do is I'm just going to fully colonize this area. I'm going to ignore over here for now. It's probably not the best idea, but at the same time, I just kind of want to expand this way. Alright, go ahead and throw that down. Okay, colonialism has spawned. I guess we could start pumping points into that. That could be a good idea. Let me think. Do we still have modifiers? I'm not really seeing anything over here. Let's jump back over to here. Okay, we still have influx of food, which is nice. Are there any missions I can do around here that are going to help me out with that? I think the answer is no. Yeah, so I think for now we're just going to probably just ignore it. What is this one at? It needs to be at 60 dev for that mission? That's a lot, jeez. Okay, so then let's go ahead and do that. Encourage development. And just start pumping points. What do we have the least of right now? We have the least of you. So we can shoot that up to there. I'll let it go for a little bit. So we can just do that next point into there. Yep. And then we'll pause. Try to find and kill the mage. Nice. Alright, and then next up will be this. Get that to about 12. We'll let it go up one more tick so we can just spend it again. Because what does this have to be? This has to be 50 dev. And then admin. It's expensive, but I think it'll be worth it. Because I wonder how much we're going to be getting out of this expedition party. It's at 1,400. That's not bad at all. Hopefully we can go through like a couple more floors. I guess in the meantime, what I'll do is I'm going to go over to Ruler Magic menu. We're going to go to Necromancy. Oh, I don't have enough powers for that. I'm gonna send you guys over here to go, colonize out Green Pit. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and speed the tick back up. Dude, I'm getting really unlucky with these magic pop-ups. Like, for real. Okay, nice. We get to go deeper. That's always fun. We do the forts are our strength because we're not looking to siege. We just lost an advisor. That's fine. We just go grab a new one. That one's a little more expensive, but whatever. Seems like a lot's going down over here. Seems like you guys are fighting. I would prefer if you guys would get together and fight the command. At least try to weaken them a little bit more, but who knows if that'll actually happen or not. Poor as Jakuma's been slave-stated. Oh, morale is pretty... Ooh. I guess we could try? Okay. You know what? That's nice. That's not terrible. We didn't lose any troops from that, so I don't think I can complain too much. I'm so glad I restarted, instead of, like, trying to, like, reload or console command. That's, like, the one thing I don't want to do anymore. I really don't want to use console commands. I want to stay away from that. Just because, like, it doesn't really feel great. Alright, that's not fun. We just lost 0.5 morale. That sucks. What do we get if we upgrade this? That's local unrest, diplomatic reputation... Diplomats, diplomatic relations, all estates, loyalty, equilibrium. That could be nice. It's also quite expensive, though, so we're not really going to touch that for now. Game, I'm begging you, please give me magic. Please give me magic. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's going to give me the magic, so I might as well just go ahead and attack. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Let me see. You made a good point. Yeah, just let him rest. Cavern of Interest. It's neat. Alright, yep, we're gonna siege down Dirtwater. Okay, that'll let us put another point into over here. And start digging Ovdal Azans. Okay, yeah. I think this is probably going to be a good place to stop for today. If you guys enjoyed the content, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Galaxy Gorilla out.